Morning, May 4th. Duties of the gatekeepers. Concerning the division of the gatekeepers of the Korahites, Meshlemiah, the son of Kor, of the sons of Asaph, and the sons of Meshlemiah were Zechariah the firstborn, Jediel the second, Zebediah the third, Jathniel the fourth, Elam the fifth, Jehohan the sixth, Eliahonai the seventh. Moreover, the sons of Obed-Edom were Shemaiah the firstborn, Jezabad the second, Joah the third, Sakar the fourth, Nathanael the fifth, Amiel the sixth, Issachar the seventh, Pethuah the eighth, for God blessed him. Also to Shemiah his son were sons born who governed their father's houses, because they were men of great ability. The sons of Shemiah were Othni, Raphael, Obed, Elzabad, whose brother Elihu and Semachiah were able men. Excuse me. All these were the sons of Obed-Edom, they and their sons and their brethren, able men with strength for the work, 62 of Obed-Edom. And Meshlemah had sons and brethren, 18 able men. Also Hosah of the children of Merari had sons. Shimri the first, for though he was not the firstborn, his father made him the first. Hilkiah the second, Tebelah the third, Zechariah the fourth. All the sons and brethren of Hosah were 13. Among these were the divisions of the gatekeepers, among the chief men having duties just like their brethren, to serve in the house of the Lord. And they cast lots for each gate, the small as well as the great, according to their father's house. The lot for the east gate fell to Shelemiah. Then they cast lots for his son, Zechariah, a wise counselor, and his lot came out for the north gate, to Obed-Edom the south gate, and to his sons the storehouse. To Shupun and Hosah the lot came out for the west gate, with the Shaliketh gate on the ascending highway, watchmen opposite watchmen. On the east were 6 Levites, on the north 4 each day, on the south 4 each day, and the storehouse 2 by 2. As for the parlor on the west, there were 4 on the highway and 2 at the parlor. These were the divisions of the gatekeepers among the sons of Korah and among the sons of Merari. 1 Chronicles 26:20. Of the Levites, Ahijah was over the treasuries of the house of God, and over the treasuries of the dedicated things. The sons of Laden, the descendants of the Gershonites of Laden, heads of their fathers' houses, of Laden, the Gershonite, Jehilah. The sons of Jehilah, Zetham, and Joel his brother were over the treasuries of the house of the Lord. Of the Amramites, the Izrahites, the Hebronites, and the Uzzites, Shabuel the son of Gershom, the son of Moses, was overseer of the treasuries. And his brethren by Eleazar were Rehabiah his son, Jeshiah his son, Joram his son, Zikri his son, and Shelomith his son. This Shelomith and his brethren were all over the treasuries of the dedicated things which King David and the heads of fathers' houses and the captains over thousands and hundreds and the captains of the army had dedicated. Some of the spoils won in battles they dedicated to maintain the house of the Lord. And all that Samuel the seer, Saul the son of Kish, Abner the son of Ner, and Joab the son of Zeruiah had dedicated. Every dedicated thing was under the hand of Shelomith and his brethren. Of the Isharites, Chenani and his son performed duty as officials and judges over Israel outside Jerusalem. Of the Hebronites, Hashabah and his brethren, 1,700 able men, had the oversight of Israel on the west side of the Jordan, for all the business of the Lord and the service of the king. Among the Hebronites, Jerijah was head of the Hebronites, according to the genealogy of the fathers. In the 14th year of the reign of David they were sought, and there were found among them capable men of Jazreel Gilead. And his brethren were 2,700 able men, heads of fathers' houses, whom King David made officials over the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, for every matter pertaining to God and the affairs of the king. And the children of Israel, according to their number, the heads of fathers' houses, the captains of thousands and hundreds, and their officers, served in the king in every matter in military divisions. These divisions came in and went out month by month throughout all the months of the year, each division having 24,000. Over the first division for the first month was Jashobeam, the son of Zabdiel, and in his division were 24,000. He was of the children of Perez, and the chief of all captains of the army for the first month. Over the division of the second month was Dodai the Ahohite, and of his division Mikloth also was the leader. In his division were 24,000. The third captain of the army for the third month was Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the priest, who was chief. In his division were 24,000. This was the Benaiah, who was mighty among the 30, and was over the 30. In his division was Amizabad his son. The fourth captain for the fourth month was Asahel, the brother of Joab, and Zebediah his son after him. In his division were 24,000. The fifth captain for the fifth month was Shamhuth, the Isharite. In his division were 24,000. The sixth captain for the sixth month was Ira, the son of Ikish, the Ketokite. In his division were 24,000. The seventh captain for the seventh month was Helaz the Pelonite. The children of Ephraim in his division were 24,000. The eighth captain for the eighth month was Sibekah the Hushathite of the Zarhites. In his division were 24,000. The ninth captain for the ninth month was Abzir the Anathite of the Benjamites. In his division were 24,000. The 10th captain for the 10th month was Marhari the Nephthathite of the Zarhites. In his division were 24,000. The 11th captain for the 11th month was Benaniah the Parathonite of the children of Ephraim. In his division were 24,000. The 12th captain for the 12th month was Heldah the Nephthalite of Ithniel. In his division were 24,000. Furthermore, over the tribes of Israel, the officer over the Reubenites was Elizur the son of Zikri. Over the Simeonites, Shephatiah the son of Makkah. Over the Levites, Hashabiah the son of Kamul. Over the Aaronites, Zadok over Judah. Elihu, one of David's brothers, over Issachar. Omri the son of Michael over Zebulun. Ishmaiah the son of Obadiah over Naphtali. Jeremoth the son of Azriel over the children of Ephraim. Hosea the son of Azaziah over the half-tribe of Manasseh. Joel the son of Pedadiah over the half-tribe of Manasseh in Gilead. Iddo the son of Zechariah over Benjamin. Jasiel the son of Abner over Dan. Azriel the son of Jeroham. These were the leaders of the tribes of Israel. But David did not take the number of those 20 years old and under, because the Lord had said he would multiply Israel like the stars of the heavens. Joab the son of Zeruiah began a census, but he did not finish, for wrath came upon Israel because of this census, nor was the number recorded in the account of the Chronicles of King David. 1 Chronicles 27:25. Asmaphath, the son of Adiel, was over the king's treasuries, and Jehohanathan, the son of Uzziah, was over the storehouses in the field, in the cities, in the villages, and in the fortresses. Isri, the son of Chelub, was over those who did the work of the field for tilling the ground. And Shimei the Ramathite was over the vineyards, and Zabdi the Shimite was over the produce of the vineyards for the supply of wine. Belhanan the Gederdite was over the olive trees and the sycamore trees that were in the lowlands, and Joash was over the store of oil. And Shitrai the Sharonite was over the herds that fed in Sharon. And Shaphat the son of Adlah was over the herds that were in the valleys. Abel the Ishmaelite was over the camels. Jedidah the Maranathite was over the donkeys, and Jazaz the Hagrite was over the flocks. All these were the officials over King David's property. Also, Jehonathan, David's uncle, was a counselor, a wise man and a scribe. And Jehiel the son of Hakmani was the king's sons. Ahithophel was the king's counselor, and Hushah the Archite was the king's companion. After Ahithophel was Jehoiada the son of Baranah, then Abiathar, and the general of the king's army was Joab. Now David assembled at Jerusalem all the leaders of Israel, the officers of the tribes and the captains of the divisions who served the king, the captains over thousands and the captains over hundreds, and the stewards over all the substance and possessions of the king and his sons, with the officials, the valiant men, and all the mighty men of valor. Then King David rose to his feet and said, Hear me, my brethren and my people. I had it in my heart to build a house of rest for the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and for the footstool of our God, and had made preparations to build it. But God said to me, You shall not build a house for my name, because you have been a man of war and have shed blood. However, the Lord God of Israel chose me above all the house of my father to be king over Israel forever, for he has chosen Judah to be the ruler. And of the house of Judah, the house of my father, and among the sons of my father, he was pleased with me to make me king over all Israel. And all of my sons, for the Lord has given me many sons, he has chosen my son Solomon to sit on the throne of the kingdom of the Lord over Israel. Now he said to me, It is your son Solomon who shall build my house and my courts, for I have chosen him to be my son, and I will be his father. Moreover, I will establish my kingdom forever, if he is steadfast to observe my commandments and my judgments, as it is this day. Now, therefore, in the sight of all of Israel, the assembly of the Lord, and the hearing of our God, be careful to seek out all the commandments of the Lord your God, that you may possess this good land and leave it as an inheritance for your children after you forever. As for you, my son Solomon, know the God of your father, and serve him with a loyal heart and with a willing mind. If the Lord searches all hearts and understands all intent of the thoughts, if you seek him, he will be found by you. But if you forsake him, he will cast you off forever. Consider now, for the Lord has chosen you to build a house for the sanctuary. Be strong and do it. Then David gave his son Solomon the plans for the vestibule, its houses, its treasuries, its upper chambers, its inner chambers, and the place of the mercy seat, and the plans for all that he had by the Spirit, of the courts of the house of the Lord, of all the chambers all around, of the treasuries of the house of God, and all the chambers for the dedicated things, also for the division of the priests and the Levites, for all the work of the service of the house of the Lord, and for all the articles of the service in the house of the Lord. He gave gold by weight for things of gold, for all articles used in every kind of service, also silver for all articles of silver by weight, for all articles used in every kind of service, the weight of the lampstands of gold, and their lamps of gold, by weight for each lampstand and its lamps, for the lampstands of silver by weight for the lampstand and its lamps, according to the use of each lampstand. And by weight he gave gold for the tables of the showbread, for each table, for the tables of silver, also pure gold for the forks, the basins, the pitchers of pure gold, and the golden bowls. He gave gold by weight for every bowl, and for the silver bowls, silver by weight for every bowl, and refined gold by weight for the altar of incense, and for the construction of the chariot, that is, the gold cherubim that spread their wings and overshadowed the ark of the covenant of the Lord. All this, said David, the Lord made me understand in writing, by his hand upon me, all the works of these plans. And David said to his son Solomon, Be strong and of good courage, and do it. Do not fear nor be dismayed, for the Lord God my God will be with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you until you have finished all the work for the service of the house of the Lord. Here are the divisions of the priests and the Levites for all the service of the house of God, and every willing craftsman will be with you for all manner of workmanship, for every kind of service. Also the leaders and all the people will be completely at your command.